Hello everyone, this is Mike1217, and I am a wolf now, because we have a Poe over here. And we are in Lake Hylia. We just finished a little canoeing minigame to get a bomb bag upgrade. And now we're trying to find this man named Aru, who should be able to help us get up to the desert, which is where we need to go to advance the plot. That is where the mirror Twilight is. But there's not really a way to get up there. Now, unfortunately, it's nighttime, so it's going to be kind of hard for me to get over to him. I really wish it could be brighter out so I could see what I'm doing. But, yeah, wow, it's really dark. Like, it's ridiculously dark right now. But, after just defeating that Poe there, I guess I could talk a little more about Poes. Something that's worth noting about them is that they only appear in the nighttime. And there are quite a few of them around here. Again, I'm not going to go for all of them. I'm not going to go out of my way for any more here. I'm mainly just going to grab them if they're in my way and, you know, they're along the way that I'm going. But otherwise, I'm not going to worry too much about them. But there should be a ladder around here we can climb. I wish it was not nighttime. It's way too dark right now. I cannot see a damn thing. It's the ladder that we should be climbing eventually that will lead us up to where Aru is. He's at a very high vantage point right now. Where's that ladder at? Jump across here. Hopefully I can make that jump. Sweet. I think I see a Poe over there. They're very easy to see. I mean, you see them from distances away. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Damn it. I really hate the nighttime. It's just, you can't tell if you're going to go off an edge or what. Is this an Poe? Yes, it is. You have to use your senses to see them, to actually be able to attack them. That's why you have to fight them as a wolf, because you can't do anything about them as a human. And again, this is the one instance in the game where the wolf has a finishing move to pull the Poe soul out. So how many is that? Is that 3 or 4 of them? I don't know. I've already lost count. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? How about this? I want to make use of an item we haven't used in a very long time. If we have actually any oil in it. There we go. I'm going to use the lantern. This will make things a little bit easier for me to find that ladder. There's a ladder I should be looking for over here. Because it's hard to find where that place is to get up to him. To get up to where Aru is. Continuing on. Fuck, I hate nighttime. Why does it have to be so dark? Like, why can't there be a sun at nighttime? Okay, we're starting to get light back, thank God. I was kind of worried that time wouldn't pass in Lake Hylia. Because there are certain parts in the game where time does pass, and you can go from night to day. There are other parts where it just doesn't, but I think in Twilight, for instance, it does everywhere. Because I know in Ocarina of Time, like if you're in like a place like Kakariko Village and it's nighttime, it will always be night until you go out to like Hyrule Field, and then time will pass there. And then eventually the sun will come up. So, thankfully, we have the sun out again. I can see what I'm doing. It's way too dark sometimes in this game. I literally could not see where the hell I was going at all. I kind of wish I had like some way to play the sun song, like howl the sun song as a wolf. That'd be nice. But then again, that'd kind of be weird. A wolf howling to make the sun come out. Isn't that kind of like an oxymoron? I mean, I know, the mythology, of the wolf howling isn't exactly, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but anyway, speaking of wolf howling, we're actually gonna summon another gold wolf with the howling stone over here. I have no idea what this song is. I've never heard it in a Zelda game. And I have no idea what it is. This is a hard one to remember because it's not a theme that, like, it... Okay. Down, middle, up, down, middle, down, up. Okay, there we go. See, it's... I don't recognize this song at all. Does anyone know where this is from? I sure as hell don't. That's why I have a hard time doing this one. And his location is a part that we don't really know what it is. Let's zoom out. It's kind of off the map a little bit. So, pretty strange. We don't quite know where that wolf ended up. But we'll be finding him eventually. But for right now, we need to find that Iru guy. Ooh, hopefully I don't jump off. I have to be careful here not to jump off the edge. Let's transform back into a human. And right over here we have this tower. And this is where Iru is. It's atop this tower. Hopefully I can use a claw shot. And just claw shot my way up. I think it's just it's just a freaking ladder. So we have to tediously climb up this ladder. And I don't even have anything to talk about as we're going up here. Okay, at the top of the ladder now. And here he is. Looks like he has binoculars. Does he have binoculars? Oh no, a telescope. He had binoculars in a Zelda game. Telescope makes a little bit more sense. And he's a friend of Telma's. He's heard all about our good deeds, and he knows about how we need to get to the desert. So he's gonna give us something, and it's actually Gerudo Desert. Even though there are no Gerudos there, it's still gonna be called Gerudo's Desert. There's a prison in the distance, and that is where the Mirror Twilight is. So that is our destination. It's that prison over there. But first, we need a way to get up to the desert. As you can see, it's elevated. So there's really no way up there. However, conveniently enough, there is a cannon that can shoot us up here. Remember that cannon that shot us out of Lake Hylia up to Hyrule Field? Well, that cannon can now shoot us over to the desert. However, we need Aru's Memo to actually allow that to happen. So we're going to go back down to that cannon, show the memo to Fire, the guy who operates it, and he'll be able to shoot us up to the desert. Hopefully I don't get hurt there. Oh wow, I have 2 hearts right now too. So yes, I will meet you at the cannon, and we will shoot up to Gerudo Desert. See you in a bit. Alright, so first we need to equip our memo from Aru. And I'll put that to B. Why did I put a bottle there? What the hell? I didn't mean to pick that. There we go. So let's talk to him. And blah blah blah. Don't care. We don't want repairs either. I think I just want to say no thanks. I think you just lock on and show it to him. Right? Yeah, okay, that should work. Skipping text, Oasis flight, blah blah blah. So, for the first time, he does it for free. I think later on, you have to pay him, but pretty soon, once we get up to the desert, we're going to unlock another warp point, so you really don't have to use this at all to get to the desert anymore.
Like devils. Jane will remember through the what you do. This will to secure the end. To remember till an end. This became pure with us. That word look you in the hand. You pure you into. You like Ruth. Those house. 어디 있어? That was like the six pure bargain. Like the medley bald man. To this kiss and the chin. Memory end. And secret rim jam mem lights. Like bald spoil to end. Mem with end. Do you?
Some very much needed backstory indeed from Midna there, telling us more about the Twilight Realm and the Mirror of Twilight and more of who she is. A lot of stuff to take in from that. And she pretty much explains that the Mirror of Twilight is kind of a link between the Twilight Realm and the Light World. And does that sound a little bit familiar? It seems kind of inspired from A Link to the Past a little bit, if I say so myself. Let me get my claw shot, by the way. Deal with these enemies. Probably the best way to deal with them. And actually, let's turn to wolf so we can move faster. That's probably better. Yeah, it seems to me to be somewhat of a tribute to A Link to the Past, that part of the backstory, the Mirror of Twilight. So, very much need a backstory to that. It kind of gives us more of an incentive of why we want to find the Mirror of Twilight and why it's so important. Because before, we were just like, oh, there's a mirror. Okay, I guess I'll help find it for you. I don't know what it does, but okay, it works for me. So anyway, this is Gerudo Desert, and it's, you know, it's pretty much like your standard desert. It's kind of a wide open, there's really not much to it. And I kind of like this desert because of the trench, you know, of the music, the trenches, kind of the, I don't know, there's something about this that I really like. It's not completely empty. There's, like, later on we'll find a pretty cool area of the desert, and it's not always just like a big empty field like what most deserts are. We need to transform back into a human again, because there's a place up here. We could keep going and go towards where we want to go, but there's something else I want to get up to. Let's get rid of these guys first. Try to get some hearts too, because we're about to fight some shadow beings. Not to get ahead of myself, but we need to use our hook shot to actually get up to this place. Our claw shot, I should say. Again, I'm probably going to call it the hook shot a lot. These enemies are all over the place too, really annoying. Yeah, we should be able to get up to that tree up there. Let's roll over this way. And up here we have these P-hats. Usually in Zelda games, P-hats are enemies. In this game, they actually are more of tools. And you can clash it up to them, and they just kind of float around. You can hold on to them and ride them to different places. Pretty useful, pretty handy. Something we're going to see a lot throughout the game. And here are those shadow beings I was talking about. Now, this is the warp point that I was talking about too, which makes using the cannon to get up here irrelevant, because now we can just warp over here. This is like one of the most useful warps in the game, from what I remember. Let's see if I can get it. No, that's not gonna work. I could also use Ninja, I guess. You know what? Yeah, let's go with that. I think that would be better. Use the use our trusty homing move, because this is actually a pretty close together area to fight. Oh my god. I'm about to die. Holy crap. Oh, did I get all of them? Yes, that was awesome. I didn't even... I didn't think I was gonna get all of them there. Holy crap. I was one hit away from dying, too. That would have been kind of a shocking end to the episode. Which, by the way, I'm close to doing. There's something else here that I can get. Actually, let's do this now. Now we have unlocked this warp point, we have this strange kind of stone thing. Midna's pointing it out, so... Remember when we were warping stuff all over the place when we were looking for like the Tears of Twilight earlier on in the game? Like the bridge to Faran Woods and the... what was it? The fiery rock to unfreeze Zoro's domain? Well, this thing here that we can teleport with us, that is the Bridge of Eldin that was broken away earlier on in the game after we finished the Goron mine. So now we can actually teleport this over there and fix the bridge. Something you don't have to do, but it makes getting around the overworld a lot quicker. Even though we can just warp all over the place, I'm going to do it anyway just to get it out of the way. It also opens up something that I will be doing as a bonus feature of this game. I guess I can talk about that now. Moving the bridge out of the way opens up a hole that we can go into, and that hole leads to something called the Cave of Ordeals. What that is a bunch of subsequent rooms, a hard word to say, subsequent, rooms that have enemies in them, and you defeat all the enemies to move on. And it's kind of like a pit of trials, and you just keep going until you get to the end. And it's kind of like just like a bonus part of the game. And it's definitely not required to beat the game, but it's definitely a big challenge. And I thought it might be fun to do as part of a bonus feature to this 3-heart challenge. Because doing that with 3 hearts is going to be it's going to be like nuts. I mean, how doing it normally is pretty damn hard. So, yeah, it's not something I'm going to do as a main feature of the LP, but it's definitely going to be a bonus feature whenever I'm done with it. But for right now, let's keep going, and this is actually going to run a little bit long, this episode, but that's okay. I don't mind. So, continuing on over here. Unfortunately, we can't take our horse over here, Epona, to move quicker across this. This does kind of get tedious to move across this first part of the desert. Unfortunately, I cannot go through the desert on a horse with no name, even though Epona does have a name. Okay, so we have these guys on boars kind of threatening us. Let's get our bow and arrow out. Oh wow, they're coming right for us right away. That was quick. Alright, so, just get rid of... I'm gonna try to get rid of all of them. Oh wow, he's off of his boar here. We just kill this guy. Let's try to get over to these boars, because you actually need to be riding these boars. Because the next area of this is blocked off. Now, the first time we've ridden these, if you hit A, you make him dash, and you can break through stuff when you're in this dashing mode. However, it's really hard to control. It's not a very straight shot when you're controlling it. Try to ignore that archer. But yeah, they move pretty slow. You don't use these too much. Actually, use them quite a bit in this part of the game, but after this, you don't use too much. But yep, they're able to break through those fences, and that's how we get over here. And this will lead us to the next part of the desert. I'm just going to enter through here. I think the wolf should be over here. No, he's later on. You can probably get rupees from the barrels and crates and stuff over there, but let's go on. Actually, there's the wolf right there. I'm going to try to pass him, because I want to just go into the next screen. That way I can save and quit and start back from over here. Wait, what the hell? Where is the exit to this place? So I have to go through the wolf? Oh yeah, there are levers here, the classic desert Zelda enemy. Can I pass this guy? Oh, I can't. Alright, well, let's just do this and extend the episode even more. Because I just want to move on to the next screen. That way I can save and quit and start there when I end the episode. But yeah, we're going to learn another sword skill. We're picking these up like crazy, aren't we? So yeah, let's do this really quick. And you gotta show him the helmet splitter. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's a spin attack. Crap. Does he accept that? I hope so. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well, my 5th hidden skill is the Mortal Draw. Let it be hewn into your mind. Hewn? Sewn into your mind? I guess I think that's what he was saying. Hewn? I can't read. Alright, so the Mortal Draw. This is actually not very... It's a fun move to do, but basically what it is just kind of like a surprise attack. It's good to do, I guess, if you're not expecting enemies coming up, but then again, I mean, music accompanies enemies that are close to you, so it's kind of a pointless move in my opinion. So basically, you have your sword unsheathed, and then you don't lock on, and then when they get close, the A command will pop up, and you'll kind of surprise them, whip your sword out, and kick their ass. It's a pretty strong move, and it's cool to do, but it doesn't really come into much use. But regardless, we have another sword skill, and now we just have 2 more to get in the game. How about that? And blah blah blah, skip the text, get out of here, and... God, this is probably going to be really long, isn't it? I'm so sorry about that. But... regardless, going through this screen, I guess we had to get through the wolf to move on. Oh, don't tell me you're at the dead end again. You fucking dumbass. Just keep extending it even more. Drag it out even more. Oh, man. This is Mike1217, and I thank you guys for watching this episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. We will continue on here in Gerudo Desert and see if we can get closer to the prison which holds the Mirror Twilight. Peace out, everyone.